So, hello there. For the final time this season, welcome to the Talking Show. I am Abhik Sarkar, and this is the voice you have chosen to hear. Now, today is a big day, huh? A big live stream, season finale, blah blah blah. So much spotlight. Who would have thought? Well, we actually did. We planned this episode for a couple of weeks, and then we are premiering it. And we are lucky to have such an ensemble here today with us, and I'm really grateful for that. Now, this has been a really wonderful couple of months for us. I mean, I've talked to some beautiful, brilliant, and wonderful people over these past few weeks, and Sourav Saha. I'm just keeping an aside for personal reasons. Anyway, our motive from the very first episode was to make sure that the voices we were talking to were heard by a lot of people. And not gonna lie, we have been fairly successful with that. And the entire credit goes to you, the people who have been watching this show every week when the episodes dropped. And some of you are actually watching it right now on YouTube. I mean, even if you're two or three people, but you're still watching. And I'm really, really, really happy for that. I mean, how cool it is to think that people are watching you live right now. I don't know. Anyway, now I know that I have said a lot of bad things about my boss, Saurabh Saha, like how weird he is and what a pain in the ass he is for us. And I I don't really have a joke here. I just wanted all of you to know he's like that. I have nothing to say. Anyway, moving forward, now to the better part of this show where I talk to people. In today's episode, I have two very special people with me today. I mean, every guests are special to me, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, these two are really wonderful people, and they are my college seniors and fellow architecture students. So, with all due respect, I'd like to invite Ms. Tarun and Mr. Paras Tyagi. Hi, guys.
Hey Abhik, hi everyone. It's been a pleasure to be here, and I'm really looking forward what you guys have for us. And yeah, let's see.
Yes, Tarun, thank you so much, and I'm grateful to have you here. And hi, Paras. I mean, Bhaiya, obviously, but I'm just calling your names right now.
Call me Paras as well. It's okay.
Okay, okay. So, guys, I think we should get moving. Talking time. What do you think? We should not waste any further time.
Yeah, sure. We can continue.
Yeah. So, first of all, I'd like to start with a very basic question. That is, how's life going for you? I mean, we have just started this new semester, and things have been pretty even Steven nowadays. So, how's life going for you, for both of you?
It's going, I guess. I was really looking forward for the university to open. Like I have all the universities, all the institutions are open here around me, but no, this is LPU, and we are staying here at our homes. So yeah, it's just I'll say it's going. I'll not say anything else.
Yeah. I mean, we all are excited about going, but
If I talk about
university
my
is not
life, so
opening.
it's like pretty monotonous.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I was saying like if I talk about mine, so like life is going very monotonous. This home, just doing our regular classes. But yes, instead when we were at our college for the first year, we had made lots of memories, and so like yes, that vibe is obviously missing from our lives. But like still like now we are habitual of this thing because it's been already around 8 months, so this is pretty normal now. But yes, even I hope like we all meet in college soon.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really excited to meet you. You guys are our beloved seniors, and I'm really looking forward to make connections with you people. So,
Sure.
yeah. So, for the viewers who don't know, both Tarun and Paras, you are in theater, yeah, right? You do
Yeah,
theater in the college. So,
yeah,
tell us
yeah.
about that. I mean, what?
Yes, we do.
what got you started with theater, both of you?
Okay, so for me, it's like I never, thought that I'll be in that theater team or something. But even in my younger age, what we used to do is, again, if I watched a scene, I'll be enacting that in front of the mirror. So always doing this kind of stuff. But I never thought that yaar ki theater maybe jana or something like that. But then I came into college and the opportunities came up. I said, let's give it a shot, yeah. And for my audition, I remember we got, for me, the task was that I have to convince my parents that I have to do, that I want someone to be, that I have someone in my life and I have to get their consent on it. So, but yeah, it was fun. And after that, it started and it was fun. But then came the lockdown. But
Yeah.
then also we did something that so that we keep our passion going on. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was a video titled Homemaker. I've seen it on your
Yeah,
channel. It was really great.
yeah,
Good job, guys.
exactly.
And Paras, what about you? What got you started with theater?
Yeah, since if I talk about even in my school life, doing theater was my all-time hobby. Like whenever I used to get a chance, I just hold on a mic and be there on the stage. I remembered even there used to be some moments when I used to be informed just in the morning, like you are supposed to host the assembly today, and I was like pretty confident about it. But yes, if I talk the major difference was that I was not so friendly during my school time. So as I came in college, so I've got so many friends also, and I guess there was around 20-25 days of normal classes, and then our seniors approached to me they said that they are planning a fresher party for us, and they want us to showcase our talent there. So I thought yeah, it's a great opportunity, and in this way I could make some more friends too. And I immediately said yes, and that was the first time I did theater in Lovely. Before that, it was like freshman induction, so there was just a small play I did. It was like yes, we were bored, so we just go for that. But yes, the fresher party was literally an amazing experience. I was also awarded as the Mr. Fresher of
Wow.
that time. Yeah, so from that, it it boosted up my confidence. After that, we did Nukkar Natak and a few more play and all that. It's like फिर उसकी आदत हो गई तो फिर
Yeah,
it was very great there's something unique you are doing along with your studies. Like even I recommend this to everyone, along with your studies you should do something that's keep you motivating for that, something great, something different from the crowd, right?
definitely. Definitely. I mean, rightly said. Couldn't have said it better. And so, moving on, my next question would be that you two are clearly very good friends, in college. So,
Yeah, undoubtedly.
now, yeah. So it is a very cliched question that I'm going to ask now, but it is an important one, and it is that what is the most important thing in a friendship? I mean, we have talked a lot about friendship over the years, but what is the most important thing about it?
I guess the most important thing about is this, that what builds it. It's not something that you met a person and like, yes, I want this to be my friend, to be my best friend or anything. It's just that the what vibe you catch with the person, and how that vibe matches yours, and is it a positive one or a negative one. Plus the most important thing in friendship, I think, is trust, obviously. And I guess, yeah. And that's how our friendship started. And that's
Yeah.
the thing that all of my friendship started.
Yeah, absolutely right, Tarun.
Yes.
I remembered in my starting days, we were not, very frank with each other. We were like just normal classmates only. But with time, we started talking, that vibe starting matching, and we ultimately be the, bestest friend circle in the whole first year. To be honest, we used to enjoy a lot, like every moment, and we used to do lots of stupid thing which generally people which generally good friends do. So it's always the vibe we match with the person. Like Tarun is absolutely right. I totally agree with it.
And even at first, what happened was that I used to be at the back. I was a backbencher, and he was a first bencher. He used to be on the first rows, and I used to be at the back. And he
And
thought that,
ultimately, now we both are backbenchers.
yeah, right. So we never talked. I never talked to him. We were always on the back playing games, truth and dare and stuff. And I never talked. It was the freshers that I was like, "Acha, he's in my class. Okay, I don't know. He's the Mr. Fresher is in my class. Okay." So I said, "Okay, yeah." I said, "Yes, your performance was good," and then it started.
Wow. It's great to hear stories like that, how relationships build within time, and it's really great to hear both of you for that. Huh. Now, since both of you are architecture students, I must ask one compulsory question about it. Otherwise, people will get angry. Majority of our
Yeah.
audiences are architecture students. So the question is, you know, being architecture students, we deal with rejections almost every day. Redo this, redo that. So how do you cope up with that? I'm really bad at it. So it's a sort of a personal
Yeah.
question. So any suggestions? How do you deal with it?
Of course. To be honest, we are not pro at this yet, but yeah, at starting, you get a lot of negative things around you. The teacher says this is not right, this is not it, this is. But I guess one time, teacher told me that the important thing, if you want to be in architecture, the important thing is optimism and your patience. That's the two important thing that you need to have if you want to be an architect. So I'm not a pro, but yes, I try to keep up those things because of course it's obvious, we are students and we are going to get redos, and we are going to get redos throughout our life.
Yeah,
After we had this degree, we'll be getting it from the client. So
yeah,
yes, having patience and optimism is only thing that keeps us going in this field.
yes. Wow.
Yes, exactly, Abhik. So, like, as far as I remembered, when I was, just passed with my board, so I had this doubts what to choose for my career. But yes, I being interested in art, I always wanted like this thing to be in touch with me, and I wanted my career to be professional as suggested by my family. So I thought I'll go for architecture, and I was fully prepared for it. And like I was just about to enter this architecture school, and I listened from somewhere that it is the toughest course and all these things. Like even you must have listened many these kinds of things.
Yes.
So like I wasn't shocked with that, to be honest. I was like, all right, I'm going to enter the toughest course, so let's see what happens. I was pretty
Yeah.
excited. And when I joined with my classes, so like in starting I used to love all the subjects except that building construction and that civil design, right? Because they were not
Yeah.
at all of my type. But yes, graphics and designing, these kinds of subjects were my all-time favorite. And
Yeah.
yes, there were so many redos, and like there used to be a time when you get so much suffocated. Like I being a hostler, already the life of hostlers is very tough, to be honest,
Yeah.
at times. But it depends like the kind of roommate you have, right? So I remembered there
Definitely.
used to be so many sleepless nights, and then when you get a redo after so much of hard work, yes, it was a hectic. But now when it was October when I went LPU back to empty my hostel room, and all those things were in my mind. Like I used to wake up till 3 sometimes. I used to sit on this chair having my coffee mug. So these things, ultimately you're gonna miss these things, like getting redos and doing stuffs again and again. So it's going to be fun if you just have that passion in you, right?
Yeah. I mean, take it as a challenge, not take it as a burden.
Exactly. Yes,
And
yes,
definitely
you're
great
right.
thoughts from both of you. I mean, I just tear the paper sometimes, but I'll take your suggestions. Thank you so much for that.
Mhm.
And so next question. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. So sorry, my internet connection is a little bit, on the slower side today. So anyway, my next question would be about positivity. Like everyone, you must have some inspiration in your lives. So just name them. Who are they, and how did they inspire you?
I guess the inspiration for me, it starts from my home only, and that is, I guess, pretty obvious. When we are younger, we get our inspirations. Like my inspiration is that star in that movie. I want to be like that. I want to be like her. But as you grow up, you get it from your family. You get it from the people around you when you watch them working hard for us. So like that only, my inspiration is my grandparents, my parents, everyone in my family. They are inspiring
Yeah.
me in different ways. Like right, in some ways I'm not good. If I am lacking in something, I get to see them that yes, they are doing this, and I get inspired by that. So naming one person for me is little bit difficult. So I'll say that all of me around me now, my friends also, they also inspire me one way, in one way or other. The teachers inspire me in one way or other. So I guess I'm past that stage where I say that I watched that movie, and in that heroine was my inspiration. I'm past that stage. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Paras,
And
what about you?
yes, exactly like the Tarun said, like the inspiration is always first from your family only. Like
Yeah.
for me, obviously my biggest inspiration are my parents only, and except that, like every kind of person I have met in my life, like sometimes my teacher, like even my school teachers are still in touch with me. So I'm having pretty good bond with all my teachers. And yes, also my friends. Even this girl sitting in front of me inspires me a lot sometimes. So like it's, yeah. And sometimes what happen, Abhik, let me tell you, like uh,
Yeah.
you'll meet some people like which like you don't gonna like them at all, right? There's always this person, maybe in your class, maybe in your family, maybe in your society, anywhere. Like it's
Yeah.
just like we don't like this person, we don't match our vibe with this person. But if you'll just think just a 5 minute thing over that person, I'm damn sure you're gonna find at least one quality in him or her. And this is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So like I personally do this. Like I every kind of person I meet, so I always see the both things. Like what is the thing which is inspiring me the most from this person, and what is the thing which is very much which I really don't like. So that's how it is for me.
Wow. That was pretty insightful. Thank you so much. Now moving on to a little heavier topic. I thought that I should discuss about it with you people since you are a little bit experienced about this. So, being the youth, the generation that is supposed to take this country forward, with all those things happening around the world right now, so many things being said and so many, people fighting about things. So, what do you make of our role in the society, and how should we act according to it? I mean, what should be our way with our society? Yeah.
I guess the first thing is awareness. I mean, there are a lot of people around me and they don't know what is going on in this society,
Yeah.
in the world. They're like, huh, Valentine's Day, all right, they know this much, but they don't know what is going on. And I guess the most important thing is awareness, that you should know that what is happening in my country. And the second important thing is opinion. You should have an opinion, whether it's
Yeah.
right, whether it's wrong. You are an individual and you should have an opinion. So yes, like yes, whatever is happening, it's very disturbing, it's very upsetting. And one day I literally some days, not one day, it literally puts me off that what is this happening? Yeah, I was not born in this country. What is this? Why is this happening? So as a youth,
Yeah.
I guess first of all, if I'm not saying very much big words that we should do this, we should do that, because obviously that's not only the words. And if people do that,
No.
and I mean they are great, but only the small steps that yeah, just show your involvement, show your opinions, your things, whatever you have around it, and keep telling people that yes, I am of this view, and I'll say this. Whatever your view is, I respect that, but my view is this. And let's just keep that aside. But what is happening nowadays on the social media also, I was observing the meme pages. What they are doing is they are writing their own view and they're criticizing the others. Like, and then the in the comment section there is a whole dispute. I personally enjoy reading those disputes. Trust me, At night, I'm at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. I'm not stalking people. I'm reading the disputes. Acha, they're fighting like this. Okay, so I guess that's kiddish, yeah, right? It's your view, okay, but do not you force your view to the others that you also think this because I am saying
Yeah.
so because I have this 9.2, this is this much followers, million followers, so follow this. Otherwise, this and the people they are saying I will unfollow you because you're saying this. I'm like, I'm
True.
having my entertainment show. You do whatever you want to. So that's a pretty downside to our to our youth
Yeah.
nowadays that they are just want that I am right and the other person should also feel the same. Otherwise, we are not friends. No. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Tarun is absolutely
That
right.
is.
I totally agree that everyone should have their own opinion for everything, right? It's like, all right, talking
Yeah.
about any particular political party. So it's like one thing is you agree and one is you disagree. So why is this dispute? All right, it doesn't mean like if you like the same political party, even I like the same. So it doesn't matter at all. So we should just stand by our own statement. And yes, we should go for what is right, what according to us is the right. And
Yeah.
yes, also like what I have observed so far is since I'm very much into this art and all is so nowadays people are looking to the looking to these disputes and all right, like so and so dispute happened then also, and now they are trying to take revenge for that. But people just hardly look to the beauty of that thing, for example, if I talk about Kashmir, so it's such a beautiful place. Like if you talk about their culture and everything, like it's so beautiful, right? But
Yeah.
what media is focusing upon and the political parties are focusing upon is just how to divide the country and nothing else. So yes, we should also look for the beauty. Like if I know about India is all the beautiful things here, what kind of thing is famous over there, and all these things.
Yeah. You're so right, Paras. Because I mean, since I was a child, I'd only learned the good things about India. But now, as I'm growing up, all of those are like they've just vanished.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can see nothing of that which I've learned. So yeah, you're right. Phew, pretty heavy stuff. Anyway, yeah. So okay, now I'm not going to waste a lot of time of you. Last question of the day, and it is a very simple one, a happy one. Which is the happiest memory of your life, like in your childhood or school days or college days? Just the happiest one on the top of your head, both of you.
Okay, that's a heavy one.
Yeah.
I have to think about. There are so many happy moments. Yeah, I mean, it would be unfair to the other if I named the one. All right.
Yeah.
And now
No.
it's like there is a dispute in my head. They're saying, "Tell me, tell me." For me, my happiest moment was, I guess, um, okay, I'm stuck. But still, anything happened that made my family proud of me. That
Yeah.
is pretty cliched, but still, it was the
But over
happiest
the years,
one.
those are the things that make you happy, make you remember the
Exactly,
happy things.
exactly, exactly. I mean, yeah. Other than that, getting good grades, getting this, and
वो तो होते
that
रहता है.
was happiest. Then um, I'm really stuck. Paras, please go ahead. I'll tell
Yeah, Paras, carry on. I mean, she's
from you.
confused.
Well,
I'm sorry.
even I was thinking what I will say for this. Like, there's so many memories, yeah. But yes, if I say, if I talk about my memory, like throughout my life,
On the top of
then
your head, yeah.
uh,
Whatever comes first.
there that must be some great moment or some great time spent with my mother. To be honest, yes, that's always a greatest memory for me. And yes, obviously, I have some good friends, so we had made ample of memories. On this small journey. So obviously, our trip, I remembered our December trip. We had
Yeah.
so many memories then.
I'll say this. Don't do
Yeah.
this. I'll say
Exactly.
this. Okay, Paris, your turn over. I'll say my happiest moment. My memory was when we went to trip in December. It was very happy for me. No, but seriously, guys, that was again the greatest moment. And
Exactly.
even yes, on Saturday only, I was talking to my sister, and we were planning that where should we go to a trip, a family trip. Just like we were just planning, we know nothing gonna happen. So I said, yeah, let's go to Rajasthan. Now let's go to Jaipur. I went with my friends, and it's beautiful. So a lot of
Exactly.
things happened there, and it was pretty great trip. So one of my happiest moments was that. Okay, I stole yours, Paris, not changed.
It shows that both of you have the same good memory. That's a good thing always in a friendship.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Mine was happier than his still.
Yeah, did he? Yeah, didn't he get his phone damaged or something?
Yeah. He.
Oh
I'll
God.
tell that story. I'll tell that.
Yeah, I was there. You
Oh
told me the
God.
story. I was
I'll
there
tell
on
you the
that.
story. That what happened? That it was our first night in Jaipur.
Yeah.
Yeah, first night in Jaipur. No, second night. Yeah, second night in Jaipur. So after a hectic day, it was like, let's come to the rooftop. We are having a DJ party there, and we were like, wow, wow, let's go, let's go. And he was so excited. He wore his best of his outfits. Became that guy that every girl would crush on.
Oh,
Right? Just saying it on the screen. I don't feel anything like that on
yeah.
any girl. Don't go for it. Okay. And what happened is that he
Guys,
was
I
so
think we
excited.
should end this end the session now, else we will start fighting here only.
No,
Yeah,
just the 2 minutes.
the,
Only the
yeah,
2 minutes. After that, we'll
that
end it.
let me complete that. And he was so excited.
All right.
That I don't know what he was doing. He was so excited that he just jumped off in the pool. He didn't
Oh
care
God.
that he's wearing in his clothes. He has his phone in his pocket, and later on he was saying,
Oh God.
"Tarun, asta prank karuhaniyat, come, mera phone." So
Oh
after that,
God.
he put it by his
Tarun, you are
parents.
supposed to call me after this session immediately.
Yeah, he was scolded by his parents. His parents kept on calling on our phones, and his whole trip was ruined after that. Oh, yeah,
No,
Oh
like
God.
yes, like I should say, but I didn't bother it much. I knew like जब घर जाऊंगा तो obviously डांट
yeah.
पड़ेगी. So अभी से ही उसके
He was
लिए
Uh,
saying
सोच
that
के क्या फायदा?
let's
So
let's
I
just not
enjoyed.
ruin my mood, because I know
playing
once
it
I'll
cool.
be at my
Yeah.
home, I'll be having my dose, pretty heavy dose. I'll be having from my parents. Yeah,
Oh God.
But yes, to be honest, मेरे को इतना कुछ डांट नहीं पड़ी थी. They were like कि next time say you have
yeah,
to be careful
Paras.
and all that.
It's only for the screen. Okay, he's saying that he didn't get scolded.
अरे बाप. Ah. Okay, so all right, guys. On that note, I think we should end this. I had a really great time talking to you people, hearing so many good memories, and my cheekbones are aching right now by laughing. So thank you so much for joining, and I'm really grateful for both of you to be here.
Thank you so much. It was so great to be a part of it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you really
Yeah,
touched some things, and all the memories came out. It was good.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm learning, but thank you so much.
Yeah.
yeah, you're doing pretty good. All the
Thank you
best.
so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you
All
so much,
right.
and all the
Bye
best to
bye.
you, both of you. Bye bye. Yeah,
Okay, bye. Thank you.
bye. So, people, that was the show, the last one.